Hello, welcome to another video. I took a week off. I was on vacation, hence the horrible sunburn. I did not protect myself from the sun enough, but I feel refreshed. I have not filmed a video for about 3 weeks because a lot of the videos that I was posting was pre-filmed, so I apologize if I kind of forget how to speak. I'm really excited for today's video because I wanted to talk about the concept of the universe gives you what you're giving. And the reason why this idea came to me is because, this month I had a lot of time to self-reflect. And there were some moments in my life where I'm like, I thought about this so much, but how come it's not manifested? How come this thing that I thought about so much did not come into fruition in my life yet? Just like Meghan Markle says, right? Yet. The memes for that is so funny. But anyway, if you're chronically online, you know what I'm talking about. So this concept of the universe gives you what you're giving, which essentially means that what you put out, you get back. So you cannot have thoughts of lack and expect abundance. And that goes for every aspect of life, right? You cannot think or feel lack of love and expect to receive love. You cannot hold thoughts or feelings of lack of money and then expect to receive overflow or abundance. And it's not that the universe is testing you or punishing you or wanting you to learn a lesson in a hard way. It's not like that at all. It's simply because we live in a focus-based universe. What you focus on, you get. So if you are sitting with yourself right now, kind of like where I was this past month, and you're thinking about your desires and you're wondering why they're not here yet, think about the thoughts that you have around those desires. Think about the thoughts that you're holding around love and money and health and your spiritual self, whatever it is. Are you thinking from the space of, I am worthy of receiving this, I'm worthy of my desires? Or are you still holding some type of energetic frequency or some type of thought pattern that says, why is this not in my life yet? Because when I was doing my own self-reflection, I actually found that this part of me, this egoic part of me that just wanted the thing to be in my life without actually giving off that same energy or that same frequency. It was very whiny, and it was sort of coming from a complaining energy, right? Sometimes when we leave ourselves unchecked, that victim mode that we get into can actually come across as entitled. And of course, you need to feel worthy and deserving of your desires, but also remember that the universe doesn't owe you anything, right? You come here as souls and you are here to grow and evolve and experience every reality, experience every lesson just for the sake of your evolution and growth, right? So the universe doesn't owe you anything, which means that until and unless you change your energetic frequency, until and unless you change your mindset, the universe does not have to give you anything. And this is what it means to be the creator of your reality. That ultimately, even though there is a force that is guiding you and leading you to your highest path, there is also a requirement from your side as well. Because we don't learn anything if everything is just handed to us. So there are some sort of circumstances or things that have to happen outside of us in order for us to remind ourselves that we live in a focus-based universe where we are co-creating our reality with Source or the Creator or God, right? And it requires something from us. There has to be something that we give out for us to get that thing back. And so if you're giving out thoughts of lack and you're giving out frustration and guilt and shame and negativity majority of the time, that is what you're going to get back. And that doesn't mean that you cannot have off days, right? Like, I have sort of primed my brain to be in the space of, even though I'm in a bad mood, even though I can go through the worst day of my life, I'm still worthy of my desires, and I'm still going to get my desires, because 1 or 2 off days is not going to alter the trajectory of your manifestation or your life, because we are humans. We're allowed to have those moments, and you don't have to be perfect 100% of the time. But what is your foundational blueprint? What is your foundational energetic frequency? Because if you are majority of the time in lack, then that is the reality that you are going to experience. And that is neither good nor bad. That is just the way it is. The universe gives you what you give off. So think about what you are giving to the universe. What are you currently projecting out? And be completely honest with yourself. This is part of shadow work as well, right? You don't have to stay too long in shadow work. And I also believe that shadow work is really part of that moment to moment awareness, right? It's like radical self-acceptance. It's understanding where you are right now, where you want to go, and what part of you requires you to fully and wholly embrace yourself. So I hope that I got my message across in this video. Sorry for being a little bit over the place. I'm still getting used to coming back and recording videos again, but essentially the message that I wanted to send is, sometimes we can get in that victim mindset of, I deserve this, without doing anything. But the truth is, life is truly a dance with the universe. So when you put one step forward, the universe puts one step forward as well. So it's kind of like that little balance between you and your higher self and the creator. But one thing that you need to know, and one thing that I believe to be true, is that the universe wants to give you everything, but it cannot just give it to you if you're not in the same frequency of the desire that wants to come to you, right? If that makes sense. So there's basically just some type of balance that needs to happen between you and the universe. So if you are not receiving your manifestation right now, what are you holding? What beliefs are you holding? What is the energy that surrounds your thoughts around your manifestation? Because the universe can only give you so much. There comes a time where you need to take accountability as well, and you need to get clear on what you're giving, because the universe gives you what you are giving. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you want to work with me, all the links are below. All of my courses are below. If you want to explore everything deeper, all of my courses go really, really deep into this work of shadow work and, surrender, detachment, really just the laws of the universe and spirituality. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.